Alright, hi everyone. So we are back with another video, and as you can tell, well, maybe you can't tell, but we are outside. The weather's just been great, and we just thought it'd be nice to do it outside. Plus the lighting is a little better, even though we're parked in the shade, but it's just nice to have a little breeze and to be outside. So the car is a little tilted, so we're trying to stay in the frame, so we're like together, but we have a lot to update. Well, not really a lot. For this video, we are going to kind of give an update on how our spending has been for the month of March. It's March 9th, and it's been a week and a couple days. So I wanted to do this video a couple days ago to keep it on a weekly schedule, but that's okay. So for week 1 of March, our spending has, yeah, it's been a little, bless you. Our spending has been a little outside of our budget, unfortunately. I hate to say that. We did, have some extra expenses, so I'm just going to jump into it. We did get some additional income, $10 from my mom, because we had an additional expense of buying her some stamps. We were going to get together, so I picked up some stamps and I just used my money and gave it to her when we met up, and she gave me $10, even though it was less than $10. And another additional expense, you may or may not have known, but last Tuesday was National Pancake Day, so we went to IHOP. But pancakes. Yeah, so the pancakes are free, however we did tip, so that was a $3 extra expense, which was more than 15%.
Yep, we tipped.
Yeah. Another additional expense was $7. I'm guessing because we went that trip to IHOP, that's why the gas didn't last for a week. We had stuffed $35 in our gas envelope for the week, but we ran out of gas and we still have one more day left of work, so we put $7 in it. That $7 was from my mother's $10. So they broke the 10 that my mom gave us, and we got $7 back, left $3 for tips for them, and we used the rest of the $7 into the gas. Another non-budgeted expense, or all the non-budgeted expenses for the last week and a half, totaled to $93.69. And that was from an oil change. It was $52.88.
She chose she chose the high mileage.
Yeah, I have a car that's over 200,000 miles, so we chose a high mileage oil change. What else? With one of my businesses, it's a crafting business, and I got spur of the moment invited to set up a table at an event. So I needed materials, and that totaled to $9.24 from Walmart. And also, since we ran out of money to stuff, I used $30 in gas from an ATM card, and then we went to the ATM because we needed laundry money, and we didn't go to the bank that week and get the ones. So I got $20 from the ATM and went into the store, into Walmart, and bought like $5 worth of trail mix. It's a huge bag, and something that we usually buy anyway, but we hadn't, because as you can see from our shopping video, we had to put a lot of stuff back to stay within the $70. So I got that trail mix, which probably was more of a want than a need. I know it was. And we used $5 for laundry. I have $10 still left in my purse, and yeah, the other $5 went to the trail mix. The $10 that's left, we're going to use that for gas for the next or we're going to use that for laundry for the next 2 weeks. So it's not going to be a kind of a waste, but it still wasn't budgeted, so it's added into there. Also non-budgeted was $21.67 from Walmart sympathy cards. Oren had a death in his family, and so we got some sympathy cards for that. And I think that was the only non-budgeted expense on Oren's side. So we're still in the black. I mean, and we have paid our electric already, which was budgeted for. We paid rent, which is budgeted for. We paid cell phone, which was budgeted for. The private loan that we're paying now, that was budgeted. Gas was budgeted already. It's the second week in March, so we're on the second $35 per week of gas. We've already spent $35 on gas, plus that extra $7. And tithes. Those have already been paid. What's left to be paid for the month of March is water, tithing again once we get paid, Netflix, which comes out automatically, internet, then gas, like for the cars, then food. The other thing we're thinking about is rental insurance. That's due, and it's only once a year, and it's $130 or $40. And it's funny because this week, tomorrow we go to Financial Peace, and this week they're talking about insurance. And I kind of looked ahead, and Dave is for rental insurance. Though we don't have a lot, like we really don't. Like we don't have a lot of stuff, like a lot of nice stuff anyway.
Question, Lena. Is it for this week coming up?
Yes.
Like tomorrow?
The one that we're supposed to be watching. We have to watch a lesson out of class. And that's the one that we're watching out of class. Then the one that we're actually watching in class is about something else.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Moving on.
So we may pay that, we may not. If we do, it'll probably come out of the tax money. So that's an update for March, how our spending has been. Because of Oren's part-time job and my freelancing, we're using that money to pay for our car insurance. Because right now we're on a plan to where we pay 6 months in 6 months in increments. So our policy,
6 month lump sum, basically.
Right. Our policy will end this June, like the end of June, June 29th, and we'll need to pay $747.29 for 2 vehicles. So we've been kind of socking away the Oren's part-time job and then the freelancing as I get it, because it's not a regular income. And so far we've saved up $559.23. So we just need $188.06 to make that goal for car insurance, and then we don't have to worry about it. Last time it was a scramble. It really was kind of stressful. So this time it won't be stressful, and once we're done, hopefully Oren thinks by the end of March we'll have that money. And then starting April, May, and June, since we don't have to worry about car insurance, those 3 months we can put that extra money to debt. Okay, next on our list, we were going to talk about how our debt is increasing. Because I went on the Navient, I can never say it right, but whatever it is, I went on their website, looked at both of ours, and it's increasing. And then Nelnet, it's going up. So now our total debt. Interest. Yeah, it's interest. That's where it's exactly where it's coming from. But it's just funny to me. It's really not funny, but it's interesting that it's going up. So now, let's see. This is our amount. Ooh. That is our debt amount. Hopefully you can see it. It's like $80,000 now instead of the 79. So from January to March, when we first looked at it, January, like it was the very beginning of January or the end of December, to March, now it's gone up $857.73. That's a lot. Now I calculated, if at this rate, next year, it's going to go up like a rough estimate of $10K. So in a year's time, if we're not doing anything, as we're not doing anything right now, it'll be up to 90K. So that kind of leads into our next video. I feel like this video was really boring, but our next video about our income, because it's very obvious that we need to up our income. So our next video will be about that, and I hope you watch. Oh, actually, Warren, did you have anything to say?
We pretty much covered a lot of different things. Everything that I would have covered, or I would have talked about.
What do you think about rent? Because Warren.
Oh, I don't think the rental insurance is needed. I don't think it's necessary. Not saying that something could happen. I just feel like last time Alina needed rental insurance, they really didn't want to pay for it, and it was something that should obviously be covered for. The only incident I could see happening over here would be something similar, as far as
basically I
water.
had 2 floods in my old apartment, and I had insurance, but 2 floods, and basically within like 2 or 3 month time span, and it was just kind of a nightmare. However, kind of how I see it is, I feel like rental insurance is needed if you have nice things, and I feel like we don't have nice things. Like, a lot of our stuff was from secondhand or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, we have a few little things, but they're not anything we can't replace
Exactly.
easily.
Or just go secondhand and get them again. Like, we really don't have that much. Like, we have a couch that we bought new. We got it at Big Lots, but I think we used wedding money for that. Then we have a futon that my mom bought when I was like single, and then we have a bed, of course, that we bought new, and that's it. Like, we don't have a dresser, like table. Well, actually we do have a table, but my mom bought that, so we don't have a lot of nice things. Alright, well, we will see you in the next video. Thanks again for watching, and please comment, like, especially like at rental insurance, like how you feel about that. Is it really necessary if you don't have nice things, or is it necessary despite if you have nice things or not? Because a lot of things that got ruined during my last little rental incident, I didn't replace. Like, I just got rid of them. So let us know.
Yeah, the only thing we needed the rental insurance for was actually, or she needed the rental insurance for, was just in case the apartment people didn't want to cover the damages to their own place.
Yeah.
But yeah, let us know what you all think about the rental insurance. And please just, comment, like, all that good stuff.
Yeah, but no pressure, of course.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching.